What it is, Nigga Life fam, it's your boy J-Jus. Hope each and every one of y'all is having a safe and blessed day. Guys, if you are new to the Sneaker Life fam, or if you want to join the Sneaker Life fam, make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel and turn them post notifications on so you guys, the GOATs, do get notified when your boy drop a new banging video. You know, I got some good news that I want to talk about. I'm actually excited. You know, I got this news yesterday and I'm eager to share with you guys. But first gesture, guys, before we even get into any of that, make sure you go tune into my video on the Jordan 4 white Oreos. I did ask you guys to comment down in the comment section below and let me know, would you guys prefer to rock with the Jordan 4 Oreos, or would you guys prefer to rock with the Jordan 4 Lightnings? Personally, I told you guys I like the Lightnings a bit more just because they're a bit more comfortable. But I did say that, you know, I would love to have this sneaker just to have in the sneaker collection. You know, it's dope. And you guys know I'm OG over everything, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you guys are, you know, tuning into this video. That video is up now. I posted it, I want to say maybe like an hour or two ago, so make sure you guys do go tune into that video. Into today's video, guys. Yes, now you see I got a cheesy smile on my face. Now before anything, I want to say shouts out to Z Sneakerheads and shout out to Sneaker Files. You know, if you guys remember the video that I last did, I did mention that, you know, we were expected to receive a Jordan 11. Now, you know, I want to say that, you know, a lot of people, for those of you who are, you know, who were expecting for, you know, the Gamma 11s to drop, I'm sorry to say, but that will not be the case for this year, guys. Now granted that, you know, I want to say the Gammas, they re-retroed, I want to say, you know, the Gammas re-retroed, I want to say what, 2013, 2014. So that's kind of, you know, like a 8-year difference, 9-year difference, you know, from, you know, then to now. But you know, I definitely wasn't seeing the Gammas, you know, on this list. You know, I did, you know, hear that the Columbias will be, you know, expected to drop soon. But I believe the Columbias will probably be a release that'll probably drop, you know, in 2023 or 2024. But guys, yes, we are receiving the Air Jordan 11 Cherries. Now, the reason I'm, you know, for most of you who know, the reason I'm so happy is because, you know, for most of you, Jordan 11s is my favorite silhouette. Now, if you guys remember, last year we actually did receive the Jordan 11 Cool Grades, which was, you know, sneaker of the year to most people. It was the, you know, hypest sneaker, you know what I'm saying? I know there are pairs still going out, but, you know, this was the hype shoe for last year to everyone. Granted that I believe these dropped what, in 2010, I believe, so that was kind of, you know, like a 10-year difference or 11-year difference, but this was the hypest shoe for last year. Now guys, we are receiving the Jordan 11 Cherries. Now this shoe did retro in 2001 and it did re-retro back in 2016, for most of you who don't know. Now my wife did have the 2016 pair, and honestly guys, I will say that it has been a while since we had the Jordan 11 Cherries. Granted that this pair is coming in a high top. Now I will say that, you know, the pair that they released in 2001, I will say that color was kind of like a varsity maize color. I'm not sure if we will receive the same color on these Jordan 11 Cherries. You know, I'm not sure if the color is going to be lighter or, you know, darker, whatever the case may be, because a lot of times we know when a OG does get re-retroed, there tends to be some things that, you know, are different, you know, and there's some slight advantages, then there's some slight disadvantages to having, you know, OG re-retro. But this is re-retroing as a Jordan high, guys. And I believe retail price on these is $225. We don't have an official release date yet, guys, but for most of you who were expecting a Gamma 11, I will say you can probably expect the Gamma 11 to release maybe next year, or the year after. It's out of the Columbias or the Gammas to release either next year or the year after, but that will not be the case for this year. This will be releasing, I want to say, around Christmas time, guys, and we know around holiday time we always receive that hype Jordan 11. Last year, as I mentioned, was the cool grades. This year will be the Jordan 11 cherry red. So I'm actually hyped to see what this shoe is gonna do. Now we've seen mock-ups, granted that this is the first time we are seeing a shoe as a Jordan high. This is a mock-up of the shoe. I was actually watching Sneaker Files video yesterday, shout out to him, and he did explain that we can expect to receive some differences on the Jordan 11 cherries, so the mock-up won't actually look like the actual shoe that is to release. So I will keep you guys updated on that, but I want to say that I'm happy that we are receiving a Jordan 11 cherry. Granted that these did release in 2016, I do want to say from the 2001 pair to the 2016 till now releasing as a Jordan 11 high, I'm all for it. What I'm saying, one thing I do hope is that the color does stay the same, because as I mentioned, we did get that varsity red maize color, so I'm hoping that they keep the shoe the same. Granted that the only thing is just in a Jordan 11 high. I'm not too sure on what the sneaker is gonna look like, but this is a mock-up, so you can't expect the shoe to look exactly like this. But for the most part, I am hyped. I'm hyped to see this Jordan releasing. Now what I love and the reason I'm so hyped is first off, we get in the citrus 7s. Now that was a 2006 release. That what I'm saying, when Jordan brings these OG colorways back, what I'm saying, from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, however many years ago, and they retro it, it gives me the best feeling in the world, because they're doing the same thing with the Ginger 14s. That shoe came as a low, and now that shoe is coming back as a mid this year as well. So I love the things that they are doing with the Air Jordan, just the Jordan community, what I'm saying. The OG colorways is coming back. We got the citruses coming back. I believe they will look like the 2006 pair, but guys, hopefully there's no differences, what I'm saying. And those were those actually got pushed up, so they're now releasing around July, summertime. So I could definitely see some hot commodities coming up, what I'm saying. Hopefully that's not a pushback, because I know a lot of shoes have been pushed back. Speaking of pushback, these midnight navies, I feel like, guys, we are not gonna see that shoe no time soon. Now granted that we were supposed to see that shoe for Black Friday, and I'm gonna keep saying it, I can either see the fire red 3s or the midnight navy 6s releasing as a Black Friday shoe. But as of now, the midnight navies have been pushed back, so it is kind of hard to tell when that shoe is going to release. Also, we had the desert cement 3s. I'm not sure when those are potentially pushed back to, but I will put the date down in the description below. But those are getting pushed back as well. Hopefully we don't receive no major pushbacks, guys, for this year. But that was a major pushback, so we can expect that to happen a lot, guys. But these Jordan 11s, in my opinion, that is going to be the best release for this year, especially for me, because I love Jordan 11s, and we are getting this one as a high, what I'm saying. So it is it is just the best in my opinion. Now I know most people don't go for the Jordan lows or whatever. The Jordan high is a high commodity in most people's opinions, so I could definitely see this shoe instantly selling out, you know. But I won't speak, you know, anything into existence, you know, until it come. But I know this shoe will do numbers, you know, and I don't even got to speak about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we can just go back and look at the 2001 pair. But, you know, this shoe is going to be a hot commodity for a lot of people. And granted that, you know, I know most people wanted the Gammas, but, you know, we'll just have to wait, you know what I'm saying? Granted that it hasn't been that long since the Gammas came out, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that they re-retro these Jordan 11 Cherries. Funny thing was, I was actually 2 days ago, I was actually looking online and I actually seen the Jordan Cherries, and I even said in my head, what if they re-retro these Jordan 11 Cherries? And it so happens that these are re-retroing this year, and I called it. So, you know, big, you know, shout outs to myself, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's just certain things in my head that I call, you know, I may not speak about it in a video, you know, but I will, you know, just sit to myself and be like, they need to re-retro this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And now it is re-retroing. Granted, and mark my words, we will receive a Jordan 10 still soon. We are, trust me, we are gonna receive a Jordan 10 soon. But, you know, this is a high commodity, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that, you know, this shoe is definitely releasing, you know. And I just love the OG colorways. Granted that we do got the fire red 3s. Now, I'm and this is not to, you know, just, you know, this is just my opinion. I feel like, you know, and I'm hoping that the actual, you know, 2022 pair looks like the actual OG pair. I feel like there will be some differences, you know. I feel like we won't receive the Nike Air on, you know, the back of the heel, but, you know, I'm hoping that that doesn't change. But, you know, who knows what to expect nowadays. But, you know, when you have an OG release and then you have a re-retro maybe, you know, 20 or 15 years ago, so it's kind of hard to tell. But, you know, spam down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I will have more updates for you guys throughout the week. Make sure you all follow me on my social medias, because I do post a lot of, you know, updates on there. Are following me, you know, and, you know, that is all I have for you today, guys. But, you know, I will keep you guys updated, so make sure to keep the notifications on. But, guys, as I always say, you got your boy J-Jus. You got the channel. You got your update on the holiday 2022 Air Jordan 11 Red Cherry release that I am very much looking forward to and I am happy about. You know, and it just makes me happy, guys. You know, that's all I gotta say. I'm a happy camper when it comes to Jordan 11s, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that is all, guys. But as I always say, reach for the stars, sky's the limit, and we out.